Latia Duncombe, Director General, Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation.
Latia, thank you for joining Breaking Travel News here at the WTTC Global Summit in Italy. It's great to be here.
It is certainly a pleasure to be here attending this year's WTTC Global Summit.
First of all, what brings you here?
The WTTC 2025 Global Summit is the reason we're here in Rome, Italy. For us, it's a time to receive the latest trends from a WTTC perspective, meet with the industry partners, trade, travel trade, airline partners, and also allied members discussing what's new in the industry and how can the destination benefit from the industry, best practices that are available globally. So for us, it's an amazing time. We also participated in the Global Leaders Dialogue, where we share insights about the islands of the Bahamas from a connectivity perspective, seamless travel, the focus on technology. And for us, that was a great time to share what we were. For us, that's a great time to share what we have been doing as a destination.
And I think, I'd love to ask you about the key takeaways and reflections from this summit.
For me, the key takeaways as I reflect on the summit coming to an end is the importance of public-private partnerships, but also the importance of communities. We do not live in silos or in isolation, and it's important that as we grow tourism globally, that we understand the impact that it has on it, understanding ways to leverage technology and use it, not resist it. Use it to bolster the success, use it to incorporate it into our day-to-day, from making decisions from an advertising perspective, to leveraging artificial intelligence, to understand what seamless travel is truly going to be about, predicting what our visitors want, and to ensure that our destinations are as sustainable as they can be. So those, I would say, would be my key takeaways as we look at WTTC's Global Summit. And for me, looking at our destination, it also shares that we are doing the things that we should do, actively participating in the destination performances, participating in the discussions, sharing how we are leveraging technology from an industry training perspective. We are a services destination, and looking at bolstering training and taking advantage of that perspective, how we've leveraged technology through our websites, our chatbots, generative AI, being able to predict our visitor behaviors and to share with them everything that we have as a destination. So we're really excited about it. And then for us, it's the ongoing discussions afterwards based on amazing meetings that we've had during the networking discussions. So amazing summit, great takeaways, lots of meeting notes and future meetings to be had to improve our destination's overall performance, engagement, and efficiency.
And if you could pick kind of one thing that really has resonated, that excited you, that you're going to take back to the Bahamas, what's that?
The one thing that I would say resonated most is the importance of technology, deepening the awareness, understanding it even more, and leveraging it to a greater extent. That would be my takeaway, in addition to public-private and also community partnerships.
And what would you be looking for from WTTC going forward?
Going forward, I would be expecting that WTTC continue its efforts into connecting governments and also the private and public sectors, connecting businesses, or making sure that what we're looking for as a government, that those needs are met through their affiliate partners. WTTC has, over the years, done an amazing job. It's also been a resource, especially from a data perspective, and we certainly value that, the resource and the option to connect with their allied and with their partners. So I expect that to continue as we move forward.
So much leadership coming from the Bahamas, so much best practice being shared by you and the wider Caribbean. We have had the WTTC in Rwanda, in wonderful, where we met, I think. Then we were over to Australia. Here we are in Rome, Italy. Next year, I can't reveal, but this is embargoed, but you and I both know that destination. Is there a time when perhaps the Bahamas or the Caribbean will be hosting the summit?
That's a very interesting question. So, what I would share is that from a tourism perspective, we've certainly been leaders, and for decades we've been in the tourism space. I would also share that our Deputy Prime Minister sits on numerous boards, and more recently he's been elected to Vice President of the UN Tourism General Assembly. So we're going to be seeing even more leadership from that perspective on the global stage. Regarding hosting events, the Bahamas has, from time and time again, hosted numerous of events. That's one of the things that we excel in. We're a destination where the infrastructure is amazing. Connectivity to the island is also there. We have resorts, facilities, Atlantis, Bahamas. There's so much that we have to offer in the destination. So who knows? A hosting opportunity may come up soon. We'll never know. We won't know at this time, but you're not so sure what's going to happen in the future. But as it relates to groups and conferences, the Bahamas is always the best stop for it.
Thank you once again for sharing your wonderful insights.
Thank you. Enjoy.